Night City, welcome back to the Cyberpunk2077 Let's Play series, and welcome back to my second attempt to record this episode. I have recorded this episode once today, and when I checked the video, I noticed it was plagued with the same kind of stuttering issues that were present in the previous episode that I uploaded. So what I have done is I've been playing around with the settings a little bit, not only in game but also in OBS, and trying to figure out what's going on here. We've got a cyber psycho. So I'm hoping this is going to be a better video. I've been, again, trying to figure out what's going on. It seems like it's only Cyberpunk that's causing the issue. Every other game that I've been recording since I've reinstalled my PC and
what's this?
Stuff has worked okay. Is recording fine when I'm playing. For some reason, Cyberpunk just isn't playing and recording nicely, and it's also only been a problem since the game update. Here, have some contagion. Might cripple you, but burn out your synapses. Yeah, you've done something to me. Hook her out. Woo! All good. All is good. Wacky stick worked. So yeah, it seems like whatever Project Red has done in patch 1.1 and 1.11, it's causing some issues now when I'm trying to record. Because as I say, this is the only game I'm having issues. I'm having issues recording. So all my other games are recording fine without any stutters, any issues, but I know Cyberpunk is very demanding, probably a little bit more demanding than my 1070 graphics card can realistically handle these days. But it worked fine. I've not had any recording issues since before the last update, so I don't know why all of a sudden I'm now getting recording issues since the last update. But anyway, we are going to just focus on getting on with things. Let's go for BD 7A. 7A 55 7A 7A. There we go. Think my way through these puzzles. I do need to go and obviously talk to. I do need to send the results of my findings to Regina, who we did have the pleasure of meeting in the last episode. Although admittedly, didn't really get anything of great use out of meeting her. We just know where she hides in the city and where she's operating from and everything. Militech's fan, so we've done that. Yeah, we need to send the information to Regina. One of the things I don't understand is when I come into this phone and click open messages, why doesn't it take me straight to the message, the contact? Excellent. Right. Next job then is to do this gig, which is not far away from here, so I might as well hit that on the go. And then the plan is still to go and see Panam and do the mission with Panam, Riders on the Storm and all that good stuff. Right, I've got to go up here. I've then got to I've got to find one individual. Okay. No, you seem to be just a regular old dude. Yeah, there's a dude, look, right there. Breach protocol him. Keeps picking up the gate rather than the fence. Now we've got him.
Come out, damn it!
Man, would you mind fucking up?
Right, let's Contagion. Few of them up here, so we'll wipe them out a bit. There's stuff to hack as well while we're up here. Car's waiting. Right, okay. We need to pick the dude up, take him to the place and offload his sorry ass. On C. C. E9. Now I can't get to A55. Yes, I can. Yeah, I thought I'd block myself out there. The weird thing is, you can actually... I know I sometimes stress a little bit over not getting all three things, and I make it sound like it's, you know, vitally important that you hit all three things when you're hacking into an access terminal like that. You don't actually need to. From what I've discovered, that's, I think, the dude. Or is that the dude? I think that's the dude. One of these dudes I've got to take back to Regina. A minute. Somebody's spotting me. Who or what was it? Might have been a drone.
Молись, чтоб мы тебя не нашли.
BD 55. One C, BD. Oh yeah. Oh, that thing's dead. There was a sniper. I think I might have took out the sniper there. There was a sniper. Ah, he was over here then. He's now street pizza.
Leave me alone.
$55. 55. Ah, failed that miserably. Failed that one. Right, I believe you are the person I'm meant to be accosting. Let me go take you back to wherever it is we need to go.
Hey, wasn't me.
We'll go put his body in a dumpster. No, we're not putting his body in a dumpster, are we? What are we
Get a
talking
job.
about?
Stop scaring people.
We're oh, sturdy conical hat. Lighter. That in there. In you go. Body in the boot. Off he goes.
Another asshole shoved in a trunk where he belongs. Nicely, nicely done. Closing the gig.
Closing the gig. Thank you, Regina. What I've got to figure out is how, without the aid of super jumpy leg things, would I get up there? Get whatever is on that drone. Chances are I probably can't. Right, journal. We are not doing Meet Takamura. We are going to do Riders of the Storm next with Panam, which means I need to find myself a fast travel point so I can travel out to the Aldecados, because I don't fancy driving all the way there. Now, like I say, this is the second time today I've attempted to record this video. Hopefully this one is not going to have freezing, stuttering and lag and stuff, which would be nice. It also means that I've already obviously played out the the mission with Panam and Co. So I'm going to try and see if I can do it a little bit differently than how I did earlier. My first attempt at the mission in recording number 1, I tried to go in stealthily and sneakily, and unfortunately for me, I got kind of spotted at one point. I got kind of spotted, and as a result, when I did sneak in, the way I was planning to sneak in and did eventually sneak in, it wouldn't let me retrieve Saul or talk to Saul or something. So, yeah, slight bug there, issue. I ended up having to kill everybody in the vicinity.
Hello?
Doesn't seem like you get a lot of customers, huh?
True, but I get by for my regulars.
How's that? They buy a new iron every week?
They bring them in for repair. The sand, it gets into every opening, every little crack. You gotta take them apart, air blast them every once in a while. If you don't, well, might eventually find yourself wishing you did.
Wanna see what you got in stock?
Browse to your heart's content.
Okay. Now, I already know he's got, like, crafting specs of stuff. But not really using crafting specs. That. Basic tuber gear. There is some other stuff that I might equip in a minute. Use some booze. I think you would appreciate the booze. Living out here in the desert, you've not got a lot to be happy about. Sell you all of my crappy grenades, of which I have tons apparently. I don't know about all these scopes and stuff. Might as well sell you a few of these, because... Oh, detonate grenade. That's a new one. I've not got that one. That one might be worth me equipping. Extended berserk. Devastating berserk. Well, I'm not going to need the plain simple one, am I? And then I've got a bunch of components that are worth scrapping. Right. Let's nip up here.
Recommend any chrome in particular?
You know, Cyberpunk plantations like buying shoes. Everyone needs something different. A net runner won't have the same needs as a solo. But if you spend a lot of time in the Badlands, it's worth investing in cloaking gear. Hollow skin, active camo, what have you. Compared to the city, surrounding area might look deserted. But less folk doesn't mean you'll be safer. Here's what I recommend. Move quietly. Don't draw too much attention, else things can get real ugly real quick.
Want to get myself chipped.
Straight to the point. I like it.
Yeah.
Right, frontal cortex. You do have...
No, I have cumin and chili. Yes.
You know what? We will have that drone thing. I need to replace that one. Obviously, I've already been to see this guy in the first attempt at recording this episode, so I know what he's got available as upgrades to either my existing gear or new stuff that he will substitute for me. Got 82 grand. I know I decided to go for the fortified ankles for 45 grand. I know I was on about seeing fingers and getting the jet booster rocket pack ankles off fingers, but I've now actually completed my playthrough of the game with my Nomad character, and I realised that those ankles are rubbish. They're not very good. I much prefer being able to charge, jump and leap to higher points. So I'm going to use that system. So I'm going to stick with fortified ankles, I think. The jetpack boosters weren't really that great, if I'm being fan. I wasn't particularly impressed with them. And I don't think they justify the cost. So let's just go into the inventory. I know we've got new clothes and boots and shoes and stuff. Don't think those are really my thing. Yeah, I've got empty mod slots though. Red trainers. You know what? I don't actually think between my first save and this one, I don't think I've looted the same gear. I definitely had different gear available to me. To be honest, I'm tempted to break that down now. But I'm probably not going to be able to jack it up in terms of... Now, that is better. Grade Scav combat shirt. Psycho puncture resistant racer back tank top. They're nice, however, that does have more mod slots. That's a legendary, but it's never going to be as good as my existing thing. Chances are, though, as much as I like these, I can probably, or will probably in time, be able to craft better things. Scopes, what we got there? .46 range on that. That's got... Right, we will get rid of that one, and we'll get rid of that one because that one's got flipping plus 79 range. That one's got plus 77 range. Plus 48 range. Rather have more range. That's got plus 54 range, that has. That one's got plus 30. That one's got plus, like I say, plus 54. That one's plus 59, so we'll get rid of that one. That was a little bit faster at aiming down sights, but that one's got more range. I will always prefer to have range. Again, got a bunch of more scopes. Right. No fancy new equipment. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's alright. There's also, before I go and talk to Panam, I believe there's some loot somewhere. There's some green loot over here that I can help myself to. Which could probably upgrade some weapons and stuff for me.
Ow!
Get out of the way. Uncommon crafting components. Anti-personnel grenade. Right, I've got a bunch of junk as well to quickly scrap. before we go diving into Riders in the Storm. Obviously, I will save the good stuff, the expensive stuff. Oh. Very nearly. Perfect. Also, I don't have any character points to spend. I've got over here. Yeah, just gonna help yourself to all your cash. Got there. Food and hydration, good, because I was a little bit struggling.
V, it's good you're here.
Had no idea you and the Aldecaldos had made up.
They continue to grind my gears something terrible. But, you know...
They're family.
Exactly.
What happened? Spit it out.
The Wraiths took Saul. The Brickbrain ventured out with a small patrol and never came back.
Sure, it was Wraiths.
We've been observing their camp. We know they're holding prisoners, including someone important. We need to free Saul. I don't know why, but I felt I could count on you.
Chooms.
Always, Panam. You and me are chooms. Thought that was clear.
Careful, or I'll start believing that. You won't be able to get rid of me.
I'll survive, I'm sure.
Whatever goodwill you might feel, I'm sure you won't turn down one of the best sniper rifles on the West Coast. A Tektronica Grad. You saw it in action already. That and the gratitude of the Caldos.
Sounds fancy.
Once you have it in hand, fancy all of a sudden becomes kick-ass. Let's go. Mitch will walk you through the details.
So, she's going to give me her sniper rifle for helping her? Her legendary, amazing,
Panam
special
and V. What's going on there?
sniper's rifle?
Her? After what happened to Scorpion, she shows up here? Guess probably for Saul.
Hey, Scorpion's death was not my
Hey, Panam.
my doing. He was the one that was
You
hacking
really
into
ain't gonna do
radio
this?
frequencies and went
Someone
tearing
has
off
to.
to
You know you have a
loot a
piston
downed
mission,
AV
right?
and got
Someone
himself
has
killed.
to.
We didn't ask him to do that. We had the AV situation under control. You know? Don't go blaming me for Scorpion getting himself killed. Not my fault.
Where's Mitch? He was supposed to meet me here.
He'll be here any minute. Huh. You never mentioned seeking outside help.
We can use all the help we can get.
Their problem?
Just that if we're looking outside, we must be a hot mess inside.
That's why we'll go in quiet. A frontal assault would be suicide. Mitch is already setting up recon. V will sneak into the Wraith's camp, while I'll be her guardian rifle.
Going in quiet. Two's all you need.
It's not that I don't want to go to serve some Raffins up some justice. It's just...
Look around! The last attacks left barely half of us standing. Our supplies are stuck outside goddamn Reno, and our gear... Don't get me started.
We're up shit creek, static. And I don't know if we're ever gonna find or fashion a paddle. Try as we might.
So we do what...
Leader gets nabbed and you what? Hope for the best? Rather not think about what you do for the ones at the bottom of your food chain.
You're asking for trouble.
Leave it! She has a right not to understand.
Oh, I
There's
understand.
Mitch.
There's only me and Panam going to do anything to save your fearless leader.
I floated a drone over the Wraith's camp. Will you take a look, or would you rather keep mouthing off?
Would rather keep mouthing off.
Mitch, how you been?
Wishing duct tape could right all the world's wrongs? And hey, it shouldn't be me occupying your thoughts, but Saul. You taking a look or not?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
I'll take
The
a random
Raffins
memory
can't see
chip and
it.
shove it into my
Active
brain
camo,
again.
But that practically inhales battery juice, so make it quick.
They found an abandoned cement plant to squat in, with a massive heavy gear. Locusts would be a better name for them. They fly into a place, strip it of all it's got, then move on. But this time, you see the wall? They've added some primitive security measures. It points to them aiming to stay longer. The question is why? Who knows for sure, but I would guess that Saul is part of the reason.
Yeah, they've got quite a few people. Floating around. Dudes. Guard towers.
If he's still there, we have to find a way inside. That guard post is probably connected to the rest of the camp.
Yeah, it could probably malfunction that.
Our way in?
Maybe, but there are also breaches in the wall. Lightly guarded sections.
Like over there. Rooftop snipers. Security cameras.
Do you see the tracks? Tire tracks. Their vehicles were moving heavy freight. It could have been equipment. Either that or Saul's not their only prisoner. The tracks lead to the truck. Can you scan it? That's probably the one they kept Saul
in. Okay. That's what they brought him here in.
The main building. There. Saul must be inside.
Quite a spread. Be like looking for a diamond in a hailstorm.
If they haven't scrapped and gutted the place for parts, you could access the local camnet. You would just need to find the control room.
The guy down there? So yeah, I'm thinking to myself, going in here, full guns blazing.
The skywalk. It connects the garage to the main structure.
Okay, got some stuff to work with now.
Is everything clear?
Yep. Let's go get Saul.
Perfect. Mitch, is the van primed?
I did what I could. Take a tour.
Okay, off we go.
Solid job.
I mostly improvised, actually.
Either way, it'll have to do.
Hold on a minute, I got one more thing. If you find Saul hasn't flatlined, you'll probably need this. Spike Superjet, a rhino dose. It should speed up Saul's central pump.
Hope so. Doubt I could carry him on my back.
So that should be everything.
Which is quite funny.
Will you ride with me?
Yeah, of course I'm going with you.
Okay, you take the wheel.
Want me driving?
Yep, I need to fiddle with my scope a bit.
No fiddling with anything, please. This is a serious mission. You ain't got time to have a fiddle. We've got a radio, but can we put it onto something that isn't as bad as Claire's music from the other day?
Oh yeah, we even have a radio in here. Take it for a spin if you like.
Right, so we've got to go to this place, this RAF camp. Like I say, do need to kind of get in there, get Saul and get out. In my first early attempt, in like I say, in my first recording, didn't go well. Tried to sneak in there and got spotted. And then, because I got spotted, despite the fact I was able to sneak in through some ducts and stuff, and I was able to get into the room where Saul actually was, the game wouldn't let me do anything until I'd basically gone through the whole camp and killed everybody. Which, on the one hand, wasn't too bad, because I did get a lot of loot. I got to pick up loads of stuff.
He let himself get captured. Anyone else? But Saul?
Said yourself he's not at the top of his form.
Yes, but moving civilians across the border during a bombardment? Hijacking a petrochem tanker? Opening the valves? Cranking a few figure eights to set the desert ablaze and give the kids a fun show? That's the Saul I remember.
All had our idols.
I know. It's just...
There's a big storm rolling in as well.
Holy, do you see that? That is one hell of a storm.
Looking bad.
Oh, it's bad and more than its look. We have to move quickly.
Right, you gonna go over the plan again then?
Okay, let's go over the plan again. You slip into the Wraith's camp, soft as a fox. But if things get noisy, I'll be your long-distance insurance policy. We'll be linked at all times. So as soon as you find Saul, I'll fire up the engine. We need to hide the car.
Never finishes the conversation. Never finishes the conversation. Now, what I guess I could do...
Okay, out. I'll find a place to roost and keep you in sight. You just watch yourself down there.
Okay. Now, the way I tackled it last time... was I did very badly. Alright, let's first of all see if we can't do something about the cameras. Now, what I did do originally was I came down this way, right there, had a bit of a break. What I was able to do, I was able to kill him, hide the body.
All right, I'm in position. I have you in range.
Problem was, inside that little guard towery place, that dude's just fell off the roof. That old guy will probably blow my cover now. Came in here. Then That's him taken care of. There's no way to disable any of the security systems from that computer, so... Oh. There's somebody there.
Damn it! Stay out of sight!
Gotta reload! You're just wasting your time!
Keep your eyes peeled. I see several heavy hitters.
Yeah. We're going to end up doing this the wrong way.
We're playing hide and seek now?
Burn out his synapses. Problem solver.
You're just wasting your time.
Turn off. Have a bit more contagion. You up there? Short circuited.
What are you, 5? Get out of here!
A good way to get to the garage. From there you can access a footbridge leading to the main structure.
A little bit of contagion.
And nothing to be shy about!
Like loot.
What are you, 5? Get out here!
Loot all the bodies.
The sniper is no longer a problem. Keep moving.
You and I are gonna have fun when I find you.
And nothing to be shy about!
Yeah.
Okay, you're near the main structure. That has to be where they're holding Saul.
It's alright, Panam. I've got this. I'm going to go in. I'm going to loot everything carefully.
What are you, 5? Get out!
Picking up all the loot. Let's do a breach protocol. Need to get to a 55, really. Yeah. Credit. More contagion for everybody. Eventually, it'll be nice to get the it'll be nice to get, like I say, once I've got that remote detonate grenade thing, get that equipped. think there's a guy above me. Body's here. Might as well loot everybody while I'm here. I don't think I came this far out last time. But then again, because I came in a different way this time, the baddies were alerted to me much sooner. I don't really need sniper rifle ammo because I don't use sniper rifles, but we'll loot pretty much whatever we...
On the bright side, I'm not even gonna torture you.
Really? Let me think about this. 55, 55. 1C, 7A, 7A, E9, 55, 7A. All the lootables. Main building's probably still got people in it.
Nothing to be shy about.
I want to go in here.
Yeah, that should be their garage. It's heavily guarded. Knowing them, they have something important in there. You might even gain access to the security system.
Get out here.
Loads of stuff. Plus a hack. Wants to jack in. There we go. We're doing quite well at these hacks now. I've not failed as many as I did in my first run. Upstairs then.
Nothing to be shy about.
Think. Those. That. Think from here I can turn off the computer system.
What are you, fine? Get out here.
The answer to that is no, I can't.
Keep your head down and plow straight ahead.
I'll cut off your arms and your legs and make you my meat puppet.
Okay, main building. Watch for vermin.
Look on the bright side. I'm not even gonna torture you.
Good thing is, I'm just taking people out. Left and right. Stopped him in his tracks. into there. E9. 7A. E9. On C. Nine. Failed. Didn't get all the hacks out of that one. That was rubbish of me. There's no like computer terminal. I haven't found the aha. There's the usual rubbish. Then we've got the files, usual rubbish, local network, surveillance, takeover, all. Local network, turn off. That's that better. Everybody else is downstairs now. Right, what I'll do is we'll loot all up here.
And nothing to be shy about.
Still hearing people though. A little bit concerning. Are the bodies above me or below me? They're above me. The guy out here. Rifle. Do 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 do. Let's go downstairs. I think the bad guys are down here now. nice things. Yeah, these guys were doing some surgery. There's a skip there. Also have some free stealth points. Hiding bodies. Just check, we have looted everything. Looks like it. I sworn I heard another voice though. Now obviously the way I came in here originally, I came through...
Right. Think I got eyes on him.
Is he
breathing?
I came through that gate.
Grab him and get out of there.
That's the way I came in. And
Nothing to be shy about.
we come through, I come through there and come through a pipe system.
Saul.
What are you, fine? Get out here.
Do. Might have skipped his dialogue there. When I pressed the button to crouch.
Your cigar?
I told you, sons of bitches. A cigar. Some ice-cold hooch.
He thinks I'm one of the
and
bad guys that took him hostage.
Company. Either that, or you can kiss my keister.
Easy, Saul. I'm here with Panam.
Panam? But she left.
Not forever. Gonna get you out.
You. I remember. You're that merc.
Can you walk?
I don't think he's capable of walking, look.
Something is out of whack.
Alright, we'll give him the super jet.
Probably could use this.
We'll give him the injection.
Oh, yeah.
So, how is he?
Time to don my dancing shoes.
Seems not bad at all. Demanded a cigar and some companions.
That does sound like Saul. Now get yourselves out of there.
On our way out now.
I'm firing up the engine. I'll be right there.
You. Got by the posted guards.
Uh-huh. And if we can be just as sly together, might get out without firing a shot.
Come on. We'll go this way. We'll sneak out. See, I couldn't sneak out this way in my earlier run. First attempt at recording this, it wouldn't let me. So we'll have to take it very, very carefully.
What are you, five? Get out here!
Panam's here. Come on, Saul, get in the van.
What are you, fine? Get out of here!
And I can get in the van. So with a bit of luck, we won't have to have a shootout as we escape.
That storm is picking up steam.
Good. It'll cover our tracks.
Anyway, we have good reason not to head straight back to camp.
There's no need to play it safe. We'll just burn time.
Better late and safe than dead.
Yeah, so I've had a complete mixed bag of things there with that mission, man. I've done it in different ways and different endings. With my Nomad character, I was just able to sneak straight in via that pipe to where he was and let him out. Like, the Wraiths never knew we were there earlier, and as you've seen just now, I ended up having to go in and take them all out. The difference was, in my first video that I tried recording today, I took them out via using weapons. We got into a massive gunfight with everybody, whereas I was able to take them out using all my sneaky hacking stuff. And then,
the Ingalls farm?
Good idea.
As I say, when I left with Saul
You two know him?
in the earlier video, we were
No one's
chased,
lived there
and
a
I had to open the
Fire
back
technicus
doors
on
and
that.
shoot out the back doors and try and shoot the Wraiths that were chasing us in cars. Whereas this time we've snuck away stealthily. So yeah, different ways of doing the missions, different outcomes, different possibilities. Choices in some parts of this game do matter.
You see those buildings? We'll wait it out there.
I remember this place. It should be safe, at least for now.
Okay. Well, I think I've reached the end of this episode, folks. So be sure to come and join me in the next video when we carry on with this from here. So be sure to come back and join me soon. And goodbye for now, folks.